Yep, you guessed it. This is another video from Expedition Hawk. This is video number 2, but we can also call it number 1 if you wish, because first, my apologies. The first video, the quality of it was pure beep. Why that happened, I don't know. I think it was when the computer was rendering it, then something must have been wrong in my normal settings, so that quality was no good. So I will in this video also come across some of the subjects I did in the first video, as I expect this will be better quality. As you saw in video number 1, I brought my Amok hammock and my Hilleberg tent. I actually brought both of them today also. The Hilleberg tent I won't put up here because I am on a Swedish desert island. And the floor here, if you wish, is no good for a tent, so hammock time. But yeah, I brought some treats with me today because I actually brought the brand new 2019 Amok Draumr. Not the XL version, that has been around for some time now, but the new, normal version of Draumr. It has just been released and I brought this, and I actually also brought the old Amok Draumr 3.0. That is from, I bought it in 2018. And now it's 2019, as you know, and it has just been released. And I brought both of them so you can see the difference between them. So I'm gonna put them up and show you the differences. So guys, before I put them up, I thought I wanted to show you the difference between them, the size difference and maybe the design differences on the bags. This is the Exped 9 long wide, perfect for the Amok hammocks, but it was just so you have a size comparison. This is the tarp that came 3.0 third edition tarp, which came with this Amok Draumr 3.0, which I bought, as said, in 2018. I believe it has been around for some years, and this is the brand new one. One should think they would call it 4.0, but I don't see anywhere that they did that, but who cares? Draumr 2019 version. And now we got the Norwegian flag, designed by Norwegian outdoor engineers. Well, okay, and some a warning. Sharing your experience may cause excessive attention from jealous campers, and other possible side effects include winning free gear or being asked to test new prototypes. Yeah, okay, great. A lot of stuff there. But as said, this is the new bag. As you can see, it has compression straps. I like that very much. This is the color difference. Both were just the green version. I would think that this green is also that color green inside. But yeah, here you can see the direct difference in the pack sizes. I think it's only because of the compression bag. Couldn't imagine any different. But yeah, let me put them up. The 2019 Amok Draumr. Not the XL version, but the standard version. The XL version has been around for some time now, but this is brand new. I don't think it's that much different from the XL version though, of course, other than its size. But yeah, for the sake of this video, I brought both this 2019 Draumr and the 2018, which is hanging up there, as you saw before, so I can give you a direct comparison between them. And let's start with what is different. Well, apart from the stuff sack that you saw, from the small things, the colors are different. This new green color is lighter than the other green color, but I like both, so it's good. And the text here has become white instead of a lighter green. A new thing is this shoe pocket up here, which I find to be very nice because as you all know, it is a pain in the ass when you're taking off your shoes and almost falling out of your hammock, because you need to put them on the ground and you have to pick them up again without getting your feet wet if it's raining and so on, or at least cold. So yeah, this shoe pocket is a very nice feature in my opinion, and I would say it fits a good pair of boots. Over here, the design for the pocket for the bucknet is different, and the pockets here I see is not as tall as they are on the other version, and still one bottle holder only, and yeah, I don't know why they made these smaller, but yeah, let's go over here. I said the design for the bucknet has changed, so now it is inside this pocket. It looks like the bucknets are pretty much alike in the fabric, and yeah, as you can see, all kinds of funny shit here. But yeah, what is definitely different about this new version compared to the old version is mainly a couple of things. First off, you got these stick pockets here, which you just find a stick that fits, and it will hold the head end here away from your face, which could be a pain in the ass in the old one. It had another system, but yeah, I like this stick pocket. But yeah, on this particular island it was actually a little pain in the ass to find a pretty elastic stick that would not break when putting it in there. And the same goes for the foot end. It also has this stick pocket here, very nice. And they completely gone away from the foot box, which it has a much larger foot box on the other one, as you will see in a minute if you don't already know. And two other major differences is that now when you zip up the bucknet, it actually goes over the ridge line instead of under the ridge line. On the old one you had to put it up to the ridge line and attach it with a carabiner. On this you just put it directly over the ridge line, which is very nice. And also this bungee here you can also put over the ridge line and attach it down here to this little clamp here. You just click it here, and then it furthermore keeps the bucknet away from you. Very nice detail. Also, the strap and buckle system has changed quite a bit. On the old one, it is attached to the hammock. You can't take it off. On this, you can take this buckle out through this one. That means you can have the hammock loose and you can put up your straps first, or put up one strap first, or whatever you want, and keep that in your bag until you got both straps up. That's, I don't know, of course it's a nice detail, but yeah. And this, you see, you just put the strap through this loop here, and on the old one you just attached a carabiner. Here it has some general advice and a little drawing of how to do it, but yeah, the new Amok Draumr. But yeah, the new Amok Draumr 2019, and I haven't put up the tarp yet, so you could get a good look on it. And let's go up to the 2018. The 2018 Amok Draumr 3.0. Just to show you what I mean. On this, the old system, you just have this carabiner with a little pad on the backside to protect the trees. And over here you can see another difference, which is the complete foot box. As you saw, the new one don't have that, and it has a different pocket for the bucknet. Also, as said, you cannot remove the straps. These are color coded so you know which one goes where, a green one and a red one. And as you can see here, the pockets are actually a little taller here, and it has also one bottle holder only. I don't know why they switched side, but yeah, as you see over here, it has no box for the shoes, and the new one has. Very nice. Also, another difference is this, the head end of the Amok Draumr. To keep this away from you, you had to pull out this elastic bungee and attach it to the ground. That would also take some of the wind movement. I don't know why we don't have that on the new one, but maybe they got it better in balance or something, I don't know. But I guess there is a reason why they changed it. Maybe it is more stable or something. Time will tell. Of course, I haven't slept in the new one yet, so this will be my first night in the 2019. Yep. And as said, I only brought this 2018 and another mattress also to show you guys the direct comparison between the two. What I don't do for you. Extra hammock, extra mattress, double weight. But yeah, of course I could just have brought my expert mat from this one and put it over in this, but guess I was too lazy for that. Just put a mattress in both of them. This is, by the way, an Acivic 5.0 mattress, and I would not recommend it for the hammock. It is only because I needed to have it in full setup to show you guys. Yeah, now I think I'll go get some food. Oh, by the way, guys, look at this old look at this old Falcon binoculars. This is actually something I got from my grandfather. It is very old. I love it. This was the one hitting the ground. This is the Garmin E-Trix 20. I use it and I love it because I can plot in my waypoints for where I park my car, and if I get some favorite islands, or if I want to head for an island, I just set the direction here and I just follow the compass or whatever. Love it. Good morning, people. It has now been my first night in the 2019 Amok Draumr, and very nice hammock. This has been my view for the night. As you can see, this is what I wake up to. Very nice. As you see down here, I have my duffel bags with all my shit in it. But yeah, let's take a look. I'm just cooking some bacon. And here's the mighty Jetboil Minimo, whatever, and the Be Free. Some breakfast. Just have some bread here, and in the red stuff sack I have all my spices and coffee and stuff. The Jetboil right now has coffee in it, and the black bag is just all my fire kit. Bacon! And in this big one I have all my food. But yeah, let's take a look. No, I think we're gonna take the other way around. Yeah, as said, I just had my first night in the hammock, and is there something I really particularly like or dislike about it? Yeah, some different things. I actually noticed that one more difference between the old one and this new one is that the bug net can only be zipped one way. In the old one you could zip it both ways. I like this bungee strap here that makes sure that you have some more air between you and the bug net when it's up. I really like the shoebox. Not that I have shoes in it right now. I have snacks and snacks and snacks and snacks. And yeah, I know this looks silly, but it's actually very nice in the evening. Very nice light. This Gold Zero lantern is my favorite lanterns of all. I like that you can charge it on USB and that you also have an output to charge your phone or whatever. I don't use that. I use a Anker power bank, but it's nice to have the opportunity. And then I like that you can have the light in just one of the sides in the lantern or both sides, and both are dimmable. Also, as you see, it has these two bars here. You can fold them down and then it becomes a standing lantern. Another thing is that I really like that you have more air in the head end, and you also don't have your feet inside this foot bag that the old one has. Those two things are really nice. And yeah, you're right, I have a normal pillow with me. That is luxury. And this bag, by the way, as you saw in video 1, is my heavy winter sleeping bag. Glacier Expedition, minus 35 degrees in comfort zone. This is by far one of the best buys I've ever made in regarding to hiking or kayaking or whatever. But yeah, I really love it. All in all, I love it. I wish they did the zipper in both ways in the Bucknet, but yeah, I would say that's it really. You can see I actually lost my stick from the foot box during the night, but I didn't even notice, so guess it's not needed. I slept like a dream, so yeah. Over there we have my kayak. And I tell you guys, there's been some crazy ass sounds during the night. It's really crazy. I think for sure I heard a moose and I heard a lot of different birds, but I think also I heard some wild hogs or something. Beautiful area. I think in a minute I'll leave the camp here and then I go for a trip down the lake here in the kayak and see what I find. I am in the middle of one of the Swedish lakes, and I just thought it would be funny to show you how peaceful it is here. And the cool part is that it's so silent here that you can hear your echo very well. Listen to this. Oh! Is that crazy or what? Oh! That is crazy, man. Seriously, man, if this is not beautiful, I don't know what is. Expedition Hawk. Woo! Listen to that echo. Beautiful. Just kidding. It is now my second night in the 2019 Draumr Amok hammock, and I thought I would just give you a little tour of how I have my hammock inside. As mentioned earlier, I said there was this shoebox, and now you can see how it is functioning. It's one pair of hiking boots, so it can contain that. Power bank, which is the Anker. And yeah, what more do I have? Just some headphones here, and look at this luxury. I have this small pillow here, which folds into absolutely nothing. You saw this one on my first video, but also I have, as shown earlier, a normal size pillow. So I can make myself very comfortable. Why do I want to? Well, because I also brought the iPad Pro. It's here. It was actually to test out if it was possible to take this iPad Pro and put it up here in the ridgeline up here. Hang it from here. So I have it hanging here in front of me. And it is possible. It's pretty close to your eyes, so maybe I would recommend not using the Pro version, but one of the smaller ones. Next time I'll maybe just bring the normal iPad 5. But yeah. Coke in the bottle holder here. Up here I have battery and then extra Coke. A controller here for my light chain here. I love the light that it gives. I know it looks silly, but it really works. I also have the, and that's only on right now because I'm making this video, the Gold Zero Lighthouse Mini. I love it, and as you see, and you can also flip it over to the other side, so it's only half of it that's lighting up. But for the sake of the video, I'll keep it on this. And yeah, snacks here, a lot of snacks. And my God, I can't say it enough, this sleeping bag, it is crazily good. All in all, great hammock, really great hammock. So see you next morning. Alright guys, this is the end of this trip. It is now Wednesday, and I don't know, maybe I'll take a day more, but in some other place, if I see something on the way home that I just have to try, or else it is goodbye for now for this lovely area. And here at the end, I thought I would show you what I'm driving around in when I'm doing these adventure trips. Inside here in the office, as I call it, a couch, which the backrest there, it can flip down, and then you can extend this and you get a full-size queen size bed. Easy way to dry your clothes, because this air vent here is for when you're driving and the ignition is on, and this over here is my Webasto with timer function, so it can also heat up the car when the car is off. Very, very clever. Oh, I love this Norway sweater. So yeah, this is the office where all the magic is happening, and the sleeping area. So guys and girls, this is the end of this kayak trip. It has been 3 wonderful days, and I thought I would just give you a little conclusion between the old model of Amok Draumr hammock and the new one. So to sum it up, I would say the old model, well, I bought it in 2018, and I knew it had been around for some years before that, so I called it the old model. The old model, I said earlier that I actually like that color better than the new version of green. That's not entirely true anymore, because the last couple of days the new color really grew on me, man. So I dig it. So I would say I love both of the colors. Another thing I do like about the old model is that the bucknet is permanently attached. So when you zip it open, you just put it inside the pocket, no problem. Also, I really like the easiness of the strap system, the harness system on the old model, because you just put the strap around the tree, click on the carabiner to the strap, voila, very easy. I don't know why they've gone away from it actually, but maybe there's a reason for it. I could imagine maybe that the new system is a little more stable, not sliding down the trees maybe, but I guess time will tell, because I did find one time with the old system that I would say I went down like this, maybe 20 centimeters during the night, so maybe that's why they reworked the system. What do I really dislike about the old mod? Well, the footbox. I really don't like the footbox for a couple of reasons. One of them is that I personally sleep with a very puffy and big down sleeping bag. So when I was inside my bag and my feet were in the footbox, I felt like it was compressing my sleeping bag, which it does. But I don't think I will lose any warmth from it. It's not that, but it just feels like it gives me less room inside my sleeping bag. I dislike that fact. Another thing is, when exiting the hammock, from time to time you could end up with your ass in the footbox and your feet on the ground. So therefore I don't like the footbox system. Also, I really dislike the fact that the bucknet do not go over the ridgeline. It goes under the ridgeline, and then from the top of the bucknet you click a little carabiner to the ridgeline, and from the inside of the hammock under the bucknet you take this little tensioner on the cord, release it, and then it's stuck. Fine. But why didn't they just put the bucknet over the ridgeline? That would also give us an opportunity to click stuff onto the ridgeline. And also, the bucknet, when you were laying in flat position, yeah, well actually also when you were in sitting position, the bucknet was very close to your head, if not on your head. I know that it has this cord from the head end which you can peg to the ground somewhere, and then that should keep, you know, the head end of the hammock and the bucknet away from your head. But it's just, you know, I dislike that fact. And that brings me to the new 2019 model. All the issues I had with the old model, they fixed. Hallelujah! So now the bucknet goes over the ridgeline. Very clever, because then you could hang all kinds of stuff on your ridgeline. Actually, you can also hang an iPad. If you have a cover on it, then you can hang it and watch a movie or something, or your lighting systems or whatever you want. So that is perfect, and it also keeps the bucknet further away from your head. It also even has this center line cord that goes from the head end to the foot end, that furthermore keeps the bucknet away from your head. Perfect. I also really dig the fact that it don't have this foot box. Instead, it has another thing which I really love. It has stick pockets, one in each end. And I also really dig the shoe box, because with the old model, when you entered the hammock, then you really had to keep your feet off the hammock and your sleeping bag, pull your shoes off and throw them under the hammock. Now you can go into the hammock with your shoes on, pull them off, put them in your shoe box. That is perfect. So is there any dislikes then? Yeah, a couple. But I think maybe it is minor issues, but maybe they will be resolved with experience with this hammock. But one thing is that now the strap, the harness system, is detachable from the hammock. I don't know why they made it, but maybe it's great. I don't know. We will see. But now you don't have the carabiner system. You just have a single strap with a loop in one end and a buckle in the other end. And what you do then is you just take the loop around the tree, pull the strap through it, put the buckle into the loop on the hammock, which sounds very simple, but it has to go in at the correct angle or you will not get that buckle through. And then I'm just imagining myself with big gloves or freezing cold hands trying to get this buckle through this loop. I could imagine it would annoy me sometimes compared to the easiness of the old system. But maybe, as said, it's for stability reasons, and then that's cool. But I will also say, to Amok's defense, that I think it will get easier with experience. Besides that, I only have one thing I really dislike about the new one, and that is this little tensioner that's on this centerline cord from the foot end to the head end. Because you put this plastic hook on the cord through this little plastic loop on the hammock, and then from the head end you can tension the line and release the tensioner, and then it should be fixed position, but it's not, because it releases its pressure, so the center line cord loosens its grip again. I don't know if mine is just faulty, but I will for sure swap it out with another tensioner. And if that's just the way they are, I would say ditch it, buy another tensioner. And just a tip, now when you were zipping up the old bucknet, as said, it had a foot box, so the bucknet ended here at your knees, so it was very easy. The distance was not very far, you had to stretch. Now the bucknet goes all the way to your feet, so that means you have to stretch all the way, and that makes you maybe lose your balance. But a perfect tip is sit in the center of the hammock, grab the fabric and pull up the foot end towards you, and then it's much easier to put this hook on from the center line cord and also to zip up the bucknet. That's just a tip. So a conclusion is that I really dig the new model, and I love it more than I loved the old model. So I will just say thank you, Amok, for great equipment. And guys and girls, if there's any of my gear you want me to give a more in-depth review on, my sleeping bag or backpacks or tent or hammocks or whatever, hit me up with a comment, let me know, or else just like and subscribe. Stay tuned for more cool videos. Expedition Hawk signing off.